We are 375 on our research. Kiwi gal's having a beer while Richard cooks in the vomit. Stop cooking in the vomit. Clean. Clean. Clean up the puke. Please. Clean up the puke. The cleanliness is still very dirty because of all this dirt over here. You would think it wouldn't affect the cooking area, but I think it might actually because it's part of the same room. Cooking in the mega room here, maybe it was a mistake. It's weird though, because campfire cooking outside, I think, doesn't actually have much of a penalty. There's like a bit of a dip. It's like campfire cooking outside is like relatively safe, and then you move indoors to a dirty indoor crappy kitchen, and then it's worse, and then it gets better as you make it cleaner. What is vomit if not food someone else didn't want anymore? No. We got all these hops. The first batch that were planted are 10% grown by the time the last ones are getting planted. It's a pretty, this is honestly probably too big. Like this is industrial scaling, industrial scale hop production. But I'm totally down with that. Hello, dogs. The dogs had just had dinner, so they're very excited and having a play. Oh yes, You had dinner. Was that good? Listen to him. Clean Richard's vomit. Quest available. The ambushed dame. Fausta Catacalon, a dame of the Empire of Panos, is calling from nearby. Help! Help! Her guards were killed in an ambush. She escaped, but is now being followed by a man-hunting monkey. These first quests are always like, a hamster is attacking a local lord. Save them. Fausto wants you to keep her safe at Karak in a crack for a few hours until a shuttle can come pick her up. 8 honor. We need someone who has social skills for this one. So that's probably Richard will be the one who... Everyone's psychically dull, so our powers will be weak. But I will do this. So this is for royalty quest line, which can bestow upon us some... where'd that quest go? So that'll be Richard accepting this one. Put Richard over here. Here is Fausta, soon to be chased by manhunting monkey. Good heavens. You have the burden skill, that could be helpful. Oh, you should, Strabby, you should come back to base. That monkey's coming. That monkey's coming after. Look at the blood from the hunting. The extremely inefficient hunting. There's so much blood everywhere. Good heavens. All right, everybody. All hands to battle stations. Protect the fortress. Not much of a fortress yet. Put your beer away, get your gun out. You will help us out with the burden power. In fact, you will be the frontliner. Dawi, come first, everyone else second. Here we go. Here comes the monkey. Ah, burden. Yeah. Get it, team. Shoot that monkey. Come on. Come on. Richard might have to give it a bonk. Bonk it, Richard. Bonk it. Bonk it. Give it the bonk. Come on. No, the monkey's tearing him apart. Oh. Brave Sir Richard defended the village. I don't think he even hit it. No, it was everyone else. Good job, everyone. Good job, buddy. You got a bite. You already had that bite scar. Monkey fist bruise. It punched him in the leg. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Monkey punched me in the leg. What is this stupid world? Why didn't we go to a better mountain planet? There's no monkeys there was no monkeys back on our mountain planet. Yes, but it got blown up by an asteroid. So we had to go into the space. A mega sloth self-tamed? What? What? What am I supposed to do? There's no way I can feed or train a mega sloth. They're really good, but they eat a lot. Their wool is very valuable though. Their fur, like their pelts, are very valuable. So we can just slaughter them. They are worth a lot to sell, but getting a caravan to sell them to would be probably just not happen. The shuttle has arrived to pick up Fausta. In the shuttle, Fausta. So, looks like we got ourselves a free food delivery. However, in its current form, it's effectively refrigerated. It will not spoil in its current form. So we'll leave it in this form for a minute while we work through some of this other food and hopefully get our refrigeration going soon. So Richard gained enough reputation with the Empire, enough favor to get the title of Freeholder, and can now take the title of Yeoman. Freeholder is just anything, that's literally the lowest one. But can now do a Yeoman ceremony, which will give 1 Psylink level, which allows Richard to have a Psycast, which will be, we're psychically dull, so it won't be very effective, but I think we'll do that. Oops, didn't mean to go here. Richard's Yeoman ceremony. What are you doing right now, Richard? We'll wait until after nap time. Stop hunting the horse, because we have a mega sloth full of food. No wildlife to feed the mega sloth. They actually eat plants. They don't actually eat other animals, but they will shred through plants. We can just let it graze for quite a while, but it will eventually turn wild again, and it could attack us when that happens as well. So we will leave it for the moment because it can just graze on the grass. Hopefully it doesn't eat our hops. Stay away from our hops, mega sloth. He knows you're talking about him. He's like, yeah, I can eat grass, see? See? You don't need to feed me. I'm okay, you don't need to slaughter me. Don't eat me. All right. Our research is almost done. Richard Barkeeper's fully healed. It happened just then while we were looking. Strawberry is pregnant. Whoa! We're not ready. We're not ready. Oh god. They get even hungrier now. A baby growing inside a woman, preparing to be born. In humans, pregnancy lasts 18 days and is divided into 3 trimesters. As the pregnancy grows, it will reduce the mother's mobility. For some mothers, pregnancy may induce nausea or mood swings that can be hard to deal with. Babby is going to be formed. What, baby's gonna eat? Yeah, probably will. Baby's gonna be so hungry. Just like the rest of us. Aw. Yay! A miracle, the Dawi race has a chance. The Dawi have a chance. We're beginning repopulation efforts nice and early. We don't even have a bedroom set up, let alone like a school and a nursery and stuff. Classic, yep. You're never ready, eh? You're never ready. Is drinking during pregnancy bad for Dawi babies? I'm gonna say probably not, given that our physiology actually requires that we consume alcohol. So it's probably not actually a problem. I don't know if the game simulates that. Do. How else would the baby get the beer? Exactly, I mean, the mother has to drink the beer to feed the baby. They nurse the baby with a little bottle of beer. All right, team. No, get out of our Nutrifungus. All right. No, okay, I'll just rezone it. I'll rezone it. Food goes here and here and here and here and here, but not anywhere else. Okay. Go in the food area. Stop eating our mushrooms. They're still growing. It came into our house and started eating our mushrooms immediately. It self-tamed itself and then acts like it owns the place. I mean, none of us are brave enough to tell it no. It's a giant mega sloth. We're not brave enough to tell it no. All right. It seems like maybe the food poisoning has eased off a little bit, thankfully. So Cerebria is fine for the moment, but we'll have to ease up on what work Cerebria does in the second and third trimesters. First trimester just makes her hungrier, nothing else. I think mobility and everything will be lowered in the later trimesters. I think if you smooth the walls, you can run the power through it. Very carefully, yes. A broom rat has self-tamed. Oh. Why do all these things come self-taming? I don't want these animals. Alright, well we have a boom rat now. You can stay in the food area too. I think if you slaughter it, if I walk up and slaughter it with a knife, I'm pretty sure it explodes. We'll have to slaughter it from range. But animals hate the Dawi. Apparently animals love the Dawi. The Dawi hate animals, which is actually hilarious. It's quite a hilarious like happenstance. Like, hate animals, stupid stinky things. I'd rather spend time with me pet rock. And then the animals are just like, brr, brr. Giant mega sloth comes up and starts nuzzling. Stupid animal. maybe they're dads who are like, I don't want a cat. Stupid cats. Cats are stupid. And then you get a cat and they're like, oh, little cat when no one's looking. It's a classic dad move. It's pretty, yeah, I quite like the idea that all the animals keep self-taming. They seem naturally attracted to the Dawi. Inspect baby genes. How do I do that? Hold on a second, let me just inspect the baby genes. I assume they'll be all the same. We gave dominant passed down through genetics genes. So there might be chance for mutations and stuff. It looks like Light Wraith's red hair is carrying down the gene line. Light Wraith has the dominant red hair gene. There we go. Looks like a Dawi through and through. It's gonna be a hungry little baby. It's gonna be a hungry little baby. Whoa! Here we go. Do it. Technology. Technology. Yes. Batteries immediately. A solar generator here, I think. I think it's okay against the walls in terms of getting sunlight. But my question is how I'm going to run the conduits. I wonder if I smooth, then smooth these. I can run it along the inner walls. The puke's becoming more of a coating, like a disgusting paint. Oh no. Please. The problem is smoothing all those walls is going to take a lot of construction time. Don't you just run the conduits through the corridors at first to save on construction time? I hate it, but I might have to. Bam, 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 bam. And then we'll just have to have our temporary extension cable running through the middle of the base. In my old house, we had an extension cable, an Ethernet cable just running through the house for ages. Just for so long, because in rentals in Australia, you're not allowed to do anything to them. Like, you're not allowed to run Ethernet cables through the walls or anything like that, certainly. All right. I hate it. Oh, but we have to. There are some challenges to the mountain base thing. You need some serious labor to build in the mountain. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Until I get the batteries, it'll only be operating half a day, but that's kind of okay. I could stick a battery just in here. As long as it's roofed, it's safe. Or I could do, because I want that to be protected from like incoming fire. What's the plans for infestations? Eat them out. People love insect meat. Yeah, I'm gonna try and like segment our base a bit. Hopefully if one happens, it happens like out here or something. But yeah, I'm gonna try and create some like more fallback points and stuff like that in a few places. We'll see. We'll see. I've never really made a mountain base before, so we'll see. I just remembered our people are sunlight sensitive, so if we get attacked during the day, which happens pretty often, we'll want to roof our defensive area so that so that our Dawi are not standing in the sunlight. I assume the sunlight, I think being undercover should be enough to stop the sunlight UV sensitivity. I don't think it really affects their move speed. It doesn't actually affect like their aiming. It doesn't give them disadvantage on attacks. Thankfully. It's not as harsh as D&D. Once Kiwigal's finished that battery research, we can get Kiwigal back on building. She's our main builder, so missing her building labors is a little rough. But we need that battery technology. And look at her go! Look at her shuffling those papers about. Whoa! That's how I research too. Just throw papers, a stack of papers, randomly over the desk. So cute. We'll start setting up the bedrooms a little bit more. These are a bit big for a regular bedroom, so I might, but also a bit small for normal bedrooms. I'm not sure what I'll do with that. I think long term these won't actually be bedrooms. I'm pretty sure we'll end up building like maybe a hallway off here and bedrooms here or something like that. Yeah, I think that could work. And then have this whole area just be the Great Hall. And then the Great Hall itself will also serve as a bit of an airlock, a strong point potentially. So maybe we fortify the Great Hall a little bit. And then it could be a fallback point, a meeting point during emergencies. Our Dawi are a little happier now. No Philosopher of Promises. However, we have gone a little long. Now I need to do some hacking. So if you ever need to change your ideology stuff, you can enter dev mode and then open the ideology screen and then dev edit mode. And then, cause I named all of these roles and then it renamed them for some reason. Like I lost my names, so I gotta rename them. So Stone Singer is the mining specialist. What was my production specialist gonna be? Forge Master. The Moral Guide. Rune Caster. The one who reads the runes. And then King under the mountain and mountains because there's two of them. And then we have a Queen under the mountains. That's the full title name. There we go. So these are our roles. The leader will be King or Queen under the mountains. The Moral Guide will be Runecaster. Mining Specialist, the Stone Singer. I quite like that thing in Lord of the Rings where they like sing to the stone. And Production Specialist, Forge Master. There we go. So now that we've fixed that, we can turn dev mode off. And we are good. So now, that should be like no Runecaster. They need a spiritual leader, someone to cast the runes and tell them the way forwards. Crack Peeker. Crack Peeker. that's the mining specialist, is a crack peeper. crack peeper. Wait, let me peep these cracks. These cracks are no good. Don't dig this way. So the Moral Guide can convert, counsel, reassure, can do conversion rituals, preach health, has role in rituals, commitment to stone, conversion ritual, must be Dawi, expectations raised by 2 levels. So Richard would be a decent choice for that, but we don't need a king just yet. Richard would also be a good choice for king, but right now we probably need that social score to be there. Kiwigal could be queen. Begin roll change. So what time is it? We'll let him have a little bit more sleep. And then Richard shall take up the runes. Maybe when we escaped our mountain planet home, our giant space mountain that we used to live on. I like the idea that it's not actually a planet. It's just a giant mountain floating in space, which physically couldn't happen because of gravity, but crushing things into a ball. But it's space magic, dwarf space magic. We had a giant floating mountain in space. And we took a bag of sacred runes with us when we fled. And now the runes are ready to be handed off to a new master. Richard. AKA Dick the Dwarf. Richard is going to be... choose new role, runecaster. Richard is going to become the new runecaster. Begin the ritual. All must attend. We have been on a great journey through the space after the asteroid hit our mountain home. We have found not only a new mountain, but a pair of new mountains, and formed a sacred society here in Crack. Many cold brews shall be cracked here, but Dawi have always needed to know the way forward. Which ways to dig, which people to follow, and the runes will help us find the way. Richard, with great solemnity, will take up the role of runecaster, as he is handed the bag of sacred runes. And then everyone goes and has a beer. Yeah! Alright. Richard, now officially runecaster, can now convert people, reassure counsel, and preach health, which is some pretty good abilities. Some pretty good abilities. If we get any people, we can try and at least convert them. Even if they're not Dawi, we can at least convert them to our ways. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I mean, it's 6 p.m. We literally wake up around then. We wake up at beer o'clock. Breakfast is beer o'clock. For the Dawi, though. They often pull out their beers when they initiate combat. They always just walk around with a beer in hand, so when battle starts, they're like, well, I'll use it. Don't make me use it. How are we doing on beer, by the way? 58. Oh, man, our supplies are plummeting. They're almost half of our starting supplies. Actually less, because everyone was carrying a few brewskis too. That is concerning. The hops are 40% grown. So they're going. They're on their way. Kiwi Girl's almost done with battery research, so then we can get brewing. I think will be next. Quest available. Keeping Havoc. Kenta Bucky Kerr, moral counselor of Kafanuum, is looking for a safe settlement to take care of his pet cow, Havoc, for 12 days. Havoc is suffering from paralytic abasia and must be kept in bed. We can get a side trainer for Chunk Skip and a side trainer for Solar Pinhole, or 34 Hyperweave. That just reminded me, did we ever do the bestowing ceremony? No, we didn't. I said we'd do it when we woke up. Well, let's do that now. Because we'll see what power we get, because that'll tell us which one we might want to take. An empire of humans has come. They are technologically advanced, and their military might is great. They have strange psychic powers, a foreign concept to the Dawi with our thick marble skulls. But they have agreed to try and teach us some of their ways. Oh, we have battery research. Oh, so good. Research brewing, quick, hurry, hurry, brewing. Beer brewing, go. Okay. Whew. Here we go, I was making the solar generator. It's not gonna get much power right now, but we have battery tech now. Power, battery. Yeah. It is currently generating nothing. That's unsurprising. Time for our bestowing ceremony. Room impressiveness, -50. That's unfortunate. I don't think we'll be getting any bonus honor. Sometimes you get bonus honor if you have a nice bestowing ceremony. Look, our great hall is merely it's a crap hole. It's a crap hole. I'll admit it. It's a crap hole. You want to know what sound I imagine is made when they do this bestowing ceremony? Yo, 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 yo. You ever played Abe's Odyssey? How good was that game? It's an okay hole. Not even. It's really not. But soon, it shall soon be a great hall, though. One day soon. Richard has gained the title of Yeoman, which doesn't matter too much. There's nothing too much to worry about that for now. It was a Richard received no extra honor since there wasn't many spectators. Unfortunate. We have gained. What power have we gained? Stun. Great. That's a great power. We got a combat power, baby. Sick. And it doesn't cost much psi focus either, so we can maintain a pretty low level of psi focus. I wonder what meditation type we have. Probably, yeah, dignified artistic. So we had that other quest to look after a sick cow. For chunk skip or solar pinhole. These are actually, neither of these are useful for really. Chunk skip lets you move some chunks to like create temporary cover, like emergency cover. And solar pinhole makes light. And our people don't like light. We're UV sensitive, so in theory that would be really bad for us. And 34 hyperweave is actually not even really enough to make anything out of. So this is actually pretty much useless. And it would just, the cow would drain our medicine. So I'm actually not going to take that, I don't think. Solar pinhole for plant growth? I don't know if it actually works for plant growth. Well, even though it's called solar pinhole, I'm pretty sure it only makes light. I don't think it actually makes enough light to grow plants. And I'm pretty sure it can't power a solar generator. That'd be pretty sick if it worked for solar generator though. But that doesn't work, does it? It says it's not enough to grow plants, yeah. It just kind of, it makes like a little bit of heat, so you can kind of use it to keep rooms warm and light them up. I wonder if it does trigger our UV sensitivity though. I'm leaning towards near. Save our medicine. Exotic goods trader. Oh, our first actual trader. Ooh. This guy's naked. People on the rim are pretty chillax when it comes to nudity. Yeah, we could sell the Mega Sloth. Damn. Sell Slothy. They never named Slothy. Oh, is it working? Is our air conditioning working? It's hooked up. It's 120. Let's see if it bursts into fire. Let's see if it bursts into flames. So in here, it's 120 degrees Celsius, which is very hot. We'll see if it bursts into. We'll see if this bursts into flames. Yeah, boiling point for water. Yep. If there's any water in there, it'd be boiling off right now. We'll have to check back in on that and see if it happens to burst into flames. The batteries is filling up. That's good. And we can cook now. We can cook now. I think we'll stop refueling the campfire now and stop cooking at it. We have a caravan passing through. There is an interesting looking person right here. They're apparently a dirt mole with grey skin adapted to artificial light. Dirt moles thrive in cramped and dark spaces where combat and travel happens over short distances. Their naturals are digging and navigating complex tunnel structures. I feel like we'd get along. In the open, they suffer from sensitivity to light, slow speed, and poor eyesight at a distance. I feel like we'd get along. Yo. You seem alright. Maybe we can meet some maybe we can recruit some dirt mole friends at some point. Yeah. They don't have quite the full suite of, they have intense UV sensitivity. They're more sensitive to the light. There's definitely some great mining, slow running stuff. Fast wound healing, interesting. Let's see what they have. Will you buy our, why won't you buy our Mega Sloth? They'll buy a Boom Rat though. I'll get rid of the Boom Rat. See ya. Oh, they will buy the Mega Sloth. 400 bucks. Yes, excellent. Gene pack, ageless +1. A small capsule containing a package of genetic information. To use a gene pack, it must be placed in a gene bank near a gene assembler and combined into an implantable xenogerm. If not kept in a power gene bank, this gene pack will slowly deteriorate. Gene pack, ageless, fat body. So that stops you people from aging and getting old and dying. That'd be a cool one to get a like a king or something. Hey, the eternal king on the throne under the mountain. Imagine that. That'd be sick. Lord of Joy, skill trainer construction. Oh, do we have enough for that? We might actually have enough for that. Tough skin gland, psychic reader. This is very exciting. Scarless. It contains Scarless and Fire Spew genes. Holy moly. So cool. I think I might get the skill trainer for construction. We really need more building to happen. Medical's really good too, but I definitely can't afford both. That's great. So we turned the Mega Sloth and Boomrat into half a skill trainer and then used some extra cash we had for the rest. We get another build later. I think Pumping Kiwi Girl is the way to go. Got a lot of votes for Pump Kiwi Girl. Which now that I keep saying it, I don't know, sounds sounding kind of lewd to me. Here you go, Kiwi Girl, go eat this skill trainer. She is currently level 8.5, employable professional. Can you come help build my house, Kiwi Girl? Level 12, expert. Hoo hoo hoo. Level 12.5, no less. It looks like. Straight up 4 levels is excellent. Huge. Here we go, I was food poisoning. No! Please, I don't know which pile that came from. Rip. No. Stop with the food poisoning. Okay, here we go. Can you clean all this up? Perhaps if we had a clean kitchen. It was the vegetarian pile? Was it? Check the temperature of your thing. It might be getting heated by the vent room. Oh, it's not really dropping. Yeah, it's not going below 20. I think you might be right. I think the heat building up in here is back leaking into this. That means we need to vent through to a area of light temperature. So if I dig this up to here, I can vent out this gap here. That would actually work. Okay, we have a plan. And it's still relatively sturdy. It's not like super weak point because we've got the extra wall there. It won't be once it hits the open air, it just immediately becomes room temperature. Venting in RimWorld is instantaneous. So if I vent it out to this cell here, which I can remove the roof on. So if I go zone, remove roof area on here. As soon as it opens up to that, it'll immediately become outside temperature. So the mushrooms actually can handle the heat as well. They just have to be above 0. I think the comfortable temperature is like 55 degrees or something, 58. So they don't actually mind the heat anyway. So that'll be our venting strategy there then. One danger is that there's like a bug incursion here and they mess up all our power stuff. Would kind of suck. They would like attack our batteries and cause explosions. Although then they would probably get exploded, so I guess it would be a double-edged sword, that one. It'd be a double-edged pickaxe, that one would be. Cannot mine, no path. Maybe I'll, because of that then, yeah, I'll bring it out to here. We've had a surprisingly low number of raids, just the one actually. Cassie bides her time though. She won't always be so merciful. A lot of people like playing on Randy Random, but having played a bunch of both, I really prefer Cassandra for the most part. Randy will give you times of excitement, but then he'll just give you months with nothing happening, or like back-to-back nothing events, and then you know 10 raids on top of each other. Some people like that excitement. I like the gradual ramp up that Cassie does. She's harder on average. Randy has a higher spike difficulty when he does some nasty things back to back. Yeah, the solar's already open on the roof anyway, so I might not even need to, if I just do that, I should be able to come in and mine that. The marriage is on. Srobria proposed to Light Wraith. Aww. Light Wraith agreed and the two are now engaged. At some point in the coming days or quadrums, they'll have a marriage ceremony. Yay! Cerebria Surgeon will change her last name to Redbeard. And they'll pass those strong red-bearded genes down. It always bothers me that the marriage spot is 2 cells across because it never centers properly anywhere. Infuriating. I'll do it like that. A group from the Sabor Coalition are stopping by. They don't have anything to trade though, so we can just leave them to their devices. Maybe if we get raided, they'll help us. Richard is digging out the vent. Excellent. Trade caravans leaving. So let's see how the battery holds up now that it's night. It's 11 p.m. The battery got up to a bit less than half. These things suck a bit of power. But we don't really have, we just have this and this currently taking power. If we want anything else, we're definitely gonna have to build more. Richard, come on. Finish the job, mate. When are you gonna come back tomorrow? Finish the job. So look at this, ready? 121 degrees, instantly 26 degrees. So now that is safely vented and the temperature in the fridge should drop. Good spotting, chat, on the freezer. So the freezer wasn't able to get cold enough because of the heat in here. So that's interesting. So that was an interesting, it was like, I thought something might go wrong with that strategy of venting into a 3 space like that. I think if you vented it into like 9 or something, it might actually be low enough. But anyway, I thought the thing that went wrong would be the cooler bursting into flames. But we did discover that it was inefficient for fridging though. Now it's much prettier. Now you can see the vomit clearly. I'm gonna build a set of shelves here so that meals get stored on them, so they're quicker to go get the meals. I should have probably also get a table now as well, eh? Do I have marble yet? Oh yes, we've got marble. That's what I was waiting for. We can build a glorious marble table. With Kiwi Gal's new building skills. We're gonna need a big one, obviously. Like usual, they never center though. That's okay, we can have it on like one side or something. We'll have it near the kitchen for now. The great dining table. And this will be Kiwi Gal's job. Make sure no one else does that. Ah, you can make marble stools, but not dining chairs. That's all right. Stools are actually fine for a table like this. They don't spend very long in them. Did I say uranium chairs? Yes, yes. We have a bunch of uranium. We hit a pocket of uranium here. It's a uranium feature wall. It is, look at it. It's a uranium feature wall. You know those like Richie Richardsons with the like gigantic like, we pulled this from, this is a giant slab of marble with gold swirls in it. We bulldozed a village in the Himalayan mountains and threw all the monks in the river and then cut this stone out and shipped it to our house and stood it up against the walls so that it could be a feature wall. It's our uranium feature wall. Humongous slab of marble. Although it's kind of funny that you build like a marble table out of marble cut stone bricks. Rather, if you're going to build a marble table, you'd have one huge piece of uncut marble that you would polish, right? We cut the marble up, time to reassemble it like Lego into a table. She really needs to stop puking everywhere. Everyone needs to stop puking everywhere, but the food poisoning has been pretty serious. What I'll maybe do is I'll reinstall the witch's table in the freezer. It makes them work a bit slower, but might be worth. I mean, I could do it here and then put an extra wall and door in. That might be fine, actually, I'll do that. So then the floor will be green. Yeah, it's definitely happening. Good quality marble table. Sadly, we didn't get an artwork on it. Maybe at some point I'll try and remake a masterwork one with like an artwork on it. That would be awesome. We can begin a hearth feast now. What is the quality of this room now? Dining room, awful. Mediocre, very spacious though. There's a couple things I would like to get done quickly if you can help me out. Here we go. A good quality shelf, nice. So this is going to be meals. Clear all. Meals. Any meals? Not packaged survival meals though. That's good. And it's already preferred. We'll make it important. Oh, our fungus harvest is coming in. Look at this fungus getting amongst us. Fungus among us. Yeah, look at it go. Woo! Light rave, woo! That's what I'm talking about, buddy. The fungus harvest is coming in. We didn't even run out of packaged survival meals. We've actually done better than I expected, given how much we eat. We have been, I did hunt a bunch of animals, which helped. Look at all that fungus. 339 fungus. Hops are at 50%. Beer brewing research is almost done, so we'll be able to set up our brewery. The brewery. Where will the brewer go? Maybe we have a brewery. I don't think it has to be near the kitchen, so... I mean, hops I think might have to be stored in the fridge. I gotta give a shout out to the P Music mod, eh? So it's got stream-friendly custom-made music that fits very well with the core game music. The fact that it's stream-friendly is amazing. How nice them tunes. Yeah, I think the first floor to get smooth might actually be the kitchen. Smooth floors. Oh, you can paint now, can't you? That was made like a core thing. There probably is some new music from Biotech, but it'll be mixed in with all the new tracks from P Music as well. Paint it green so you can't see the puke. There's so much puke everywhere. I just realized just how much there is. Look at all this freaking puke. Oh my god. There's so much of it. Start cleaning up some vom, please. I have people on clean, but they're getting... their days are pretty full with other things. Get a Roomba Mac? Oh my god, I want a Roomba Mac. We did get a quest, or not a quest, but a location. Ancient Mechanical Complex. We might be able to get a cleaning robot if we go do that. Problem is, going there, there's probably going to be like something we have to kill. We got that quest pretty early, so it might not be too bad. But our people literally have 0 combat skills. And I'm almost using the term literally. Literally. But Cerebria has 5, so it's slightly more than 0. But I mean, a lot of them are 0. A lot of them actually are 0. Eliminates surrounding with dark light and creates heat. These satisfy royal brazier requirements. We can always move them. Let's put one in the, you know what? I'll get rid of this and put it there. This new kid a bit of like fighting. Oh. Except I'm pretty sure they learn skills from their parents and their teachers. We don't have anyone skilled to teach them the ways of combat, so it would be a miracle if they were good at combat. Whenever I see or hear or see Warhammer, I always think of Total War Warhammer. So I was trying to Google the Warhammer weapon because I was like, wait, is that vanilla? And it came up with Warhammer. I was like, well, what's the stats on the Warhammer? Because I was picking stuff to include with the starting. Yeah, maybe they'll get a passion in shooting or something. Or melee, that'd be great. What age can we give them a gun to play with? 13, I think. From then on. Actually, I think they might be able to use guns and fight even earlier than that. Might actually be able to give a revolver to a 2-year-old. I don't know. I don't know yet. Really, it's wild. Like, I never would have expected Tynan to add kids as like a core part of RimWorld. But it is like a brilliant like expansion of the simulation. Adds a lot to the game, I think. 13 years is a long time. Yeah, it's really interesting how that like changes like maybe your approach to playing, like the idea of having like a longer lived colony that is around for a lot longer and multiple generations and stuff. And yeah, it takes a long time. Yeah, the kids age faster, so there's a multiplier on that. But even still, once they reach 13 and that tapers off to regular aging speed, it's still a long time before they become an adult. 5 in-game years is a long time. Normal, poor, normal, poor. Once this is done and our Darklight Brazier is done, I'm going to, I'll do our first ritual. That isn't a roll change. Good thing about building a marble is it takes a long time to build things, which actually levels up construction a lot. So, Neurobia will probably end up getting up to 10 construction. Brewing is coming our way. Oh my god, the sacred technology, brewing. I was actually going to add that onto our starting technologies, but I forgot. So we had to do it the old-fashioned way. What is our next one going to be? And we'll put Kiwi Gal on prioritizing building now, I think. Fertility procedures. Are we really dwarves without smithing though? But I want that geothermal power. All right, folks. Looks like we've got a raid coming. A group of pigs from Union of Mold Bopgug. Mold Bopgug The Union of Mole Bopgog, oink oink, oink, have arrived. They'll prepare for wild and attack. Prepare a defense or attack them preemptively. We got 2 piggies from, oh god, look at them! 2 pig people. Oh wait, they got a gun. He's got a gun! He's a bloodlust piggy. Let's have a look at the pig skins. Let's learn about them. Strong immunity, reduced pain, pig ears, pig voice. They have a squealing voice like that of a pig. Fat body. Strong stomach, robust digestion, nearsighted. Accuracy factor long and medium is, oh, they have really bad accuracy at longer ranges. The shotgun will probably be still okay though. That's super interesting. Trotter hands, pig nose, poor cooking. They just eat stuff raw, right? All right, these 2 could be pretty dangerous actually. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move this trap to here. Okay, we don't really want to have a shootout with them if we can help it. So we'll move those spike traps and then I'll hopefully at least wound them a bit. They are wearing some leather clothes, different strap pants. Flak pants. So they got a little bit of armor. I got $5 on them running by the insect nest. Oh god, remember JC? Because he went down over here. It looks like he got back up and tried to crawl away. Oh god, poor JC. I forgot about JC. Oh no. That poor dude. They might. I don't think they will though. It wouldn't make much sense for them to go through here just to go up here. I think they'll go straight up here. To be honest, maybe if this door's open. Oh, you know, that's a kind of a plan. I'm gonna open that door and take some long shots at them and then pop back in the door. We're gonna try and be tactical about this. So either they'll come towards me, I take some shots and then duck behind cover and then they have to go around. Or standing in the door here makes them think, yeah, we're gonna move tactically, and they go through the tunnels and get eaten by bugs. Ducks join. More animals. Animals love the Dawi. Are they gonna attack? There's 7 ducks here. I think these are gonna fight them though. Because, okay, hold on. What animals? Allowed area, not a pen. Oh god. Are they gonna get shot by the piggies? You better not eat my ducks. Okay, they're beginning their assault. Okay, Cerebria. Get in position, mate. They didn't go for the ducks. They didn't go through the tunnel, but they are going close, but the insects, because it's night, the insects are asleep, so the insects aren't gonna get them, unfortunately. Damn, I wish that stone wasn't there. Pull that out of the way. I'm pretty worried about that shotgunner. Oh, what are they doing? They're going in. What are they doing? What are they doing, you idiots? Are they going for the honey? Are they going for the insect jelly? They want the food. They're big people. They just went and they're like, food. Amazing. Yes. Yes.
Insect jelly.
Listen to him squeal. Okay, the rest of you can go to bed. Go do whatever you need to do. I might get Cerebria out to take some pot shots. Damn, looks like the insects have got this covered. The only problem is I do want those guns. Especially the shotgun would be really helpful, and that's a good auto pistol too. Those would be very helpful. Can you sneak in at night? Smart. That's probably the thing to do. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll sneak in at night. This should be relatively easy to grab. I think the only reason they woke up is because they attacked the hive to try and get honey out of it, try and get insect goop out of it. That's so funny. That's so funny and so perfect. They immediately go for the insect jelly. Food, right? Our natural guardians are doing work. Oh, very nice.